Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I want to show you guys how you can use your countertop as a great way to get in a quick little movement break and take care of your body. There are lots of great areas around the house that you can utilize to your advantage to help take care of your body. And today we're going to focus on the counter. Alright, so go ahead and find some space next to your counter, and we're going to start off by just doing a step back here and stretching out the front of our hip. Okay? So we're just going to alternate our legs here. You're stepping back with one leg and really trying to straighten it out and drop your heel to the ground behind you. Alright? So nice and easy, we'll just go back and forth here. Alright, nice and easy. If one side's a little bit tighter, then you can spend a little more time there. Okay? Nice, good stretch. Alternating legs one at a time. Okay? Good. So that's a nice little warm up there. Now we're going to get into a squat. Okay, so I want you guys to turn and face the counter. You're going to use the counter for some extra balance. And you're just going to go down and try to get into a full knee bend at the bottom. Okay, so the counter is stable, so it allows us to get into these positions a little bit easier. Okay, and then we'll come back up. All right, so we'll go back down into that deep squat there. Hopefully that doesn't bug your knees at all. You just go down as far as you can comfortably and then come on back up, okay? So as we go, you can go at your own pace here. If you want to go up and down a little bit quicker, go for it. Or if you just want to go nice and slow like I'm doing here, that's totally fine as well. You take any breaks you need to, okay? So when we get down to the bottom, try shifting your weight around a little bit. See how it feels to be down in this position here. And you can use the counter to help shift your weight in any direction here, okay? So one thing that is beneficial about getting down into this position is that we don't always do it, right? We don't always get down into this low squatting position very often. So if we don't do it, then we're not gonna be comfortable when we do get down into that position. So we can use the counter to practice getting down low and changing levels here and coming back up, okay? So the counter is a great way for us to get into these different levels, specifically down towards the ground a little bit easier, okay? So we're just going nice and easy. I want you guys to really pay attention to what you're feeling. Do you feel tight? Do you feel sore? Do you feel tired? Is it tough to hang out down here? Which it could be for a lot of us, right? We're just trying to get in tune with our body here, trying to pay attention to what areas of our body might need some extra attention, depending on what position we're in, okay? So let's do a couple more here. Feels good to get down low here. I'm just kind of rocking side to side a little bit. I definitely feel my quads working and the muscles in my feet and ankles. I'm getting a good stretch in my knees and my hip and my low back here. Okay, let's do one more time. Down, shift your weight around a little bit. I can feel a good stretch in my toes as I go side to side here. If I drop my knees to the ground now, I really get a stretch in the toes. Okay, so just play around with the position and try to get comfortable down here. All right. Good. So next, let's go ahead and put our hands on the counter. We're going to sit back a little bit and we're going to drop our chest towards the ground. Okay? So I'm sitting my butt back and dropping my chest towards the ground. This is one of my favorite stretches to do throughout the day to get the upper back a little more mobile. Okay? So after any period of time, if I go and do this stretch, I can get some pops in the back and it feels really nice. Okay, so this is a great way to really loosen up your upper back. Nice and easy here. You're just going down really holding that stretch. Feel that stretch at the bottom. And then come on back up. Okay, we're kind of hinging at the hips here, right? So it's not a big knee bend here. I'm really just creating this L shape with my body and pushing into the counter. Okay, that feels really nice. Oh yeah, let's do 2 more here. 1 and 2. So that stretch right there really is one of my favorite stretches to do. I'll do that multiple times throughout the day just to keep my back nice and loose. Okay? So another great thing about the counter is it doesn't move, right? It's stable, it doesn't move, so it's good to push against. We can get some good muscle activation from it. So I'm just gonna take a step forward and push my weight into the counter and then push my weight back, okay? And I'm gonna alternate legs. So as I step forward, I'm pushing into the counter, and then I'm doing a little mini push-up as I step back, okay? So you decide how hard you want to push. You don't have to push very hard, or you can push and really try to feel those muscles turn on and get a little bit fatigued out of this, right? You can turn this into a pretty good strength workout the harder you push. Or you can just go nice and gentle. But it's the counter is really a great way to get some muscle activation, especially in the upper body. Around the house, it's easy to find places to do some squats, to do some lunges for the legs. It's harder to find ways to strengthen your upper body without picking up a heavy object. So one great way to do it is to just push into a counter or a wall, okay? Or the floor if you want to do some push-ups down there. Good, so we're just going to alternate legs back and forth here. Nice and easy. This really does feel good in my upper body. I can feel all my muscles in my arms and my back turning on. Okay. You take a break whenever you need to here. I'm just showing you guys what you can do, okay? Nice and easy. This feels good. Okay. Good. So after that, let's go back into this extension position, okay? We'll just do a couple of these to get that back loose again. 2 and 3. Okay. Good. So we just worked the upper body. Let's go back to the legs. Now I want you guys to put your left foot forward. Okay, you're gonna go up onto your toe in the back, but we're gonna put most of our weight on this front leg, on the left leg, and we're just gonna go into a little mini squat here, okay? So I really want you guys to focus on putting pressure into the ground and having most of your weight on this one leg. This exercise right here is my favorite exercise right now. This is something that I'm doing every day because I can really feel the activation in my entire leg. All the muscles from the ankle to the knee, to the thigh, all the way up to the hip. This is a really great way to get those muscles turned on here. And you need no equipment at all, right? The counter is just nice for a little bit of extra balance here. Okay, so we're just going down into a little mini squat on this one leg here. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides because I know that gets tiring. So we'll go right foot forward, left toe up in the back, and again, most of the weight on that right foot, just go down into a little mini squat here, okay? As you get more comfortable with this movement, you can really start to push into the ground a lot more, and you can activate more of those muscles and create more force into the ground here, okay? But go at your own pace, nice and easy. All right. Good, let's do 2 more on this side. 1 and 2. Okay, shake those legs out. I know they're probably a little tired. So that was good. Okay, we're gonna do 1 more exercise here. Okay, so we're gonna go back to left foot forward, and now we're gonna balance a little bit. All right, so I just wanna balance on my left foot, and now I'm just gonna reach down towards my toe and come back up. okay? So as I go down, my right leg is going up behind me as a counterbalance. And then we're coming back up, okay? Nice and easy. You just go as far down as you're comfortable going and as far down as you can control the movement, okay? Use that counter for a little bit of extra support. So as I do this, I feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Good, and we're also working on that hip hinge. So you guys want to try to pay attention to your hip position here and make sure that it's just going straight forward and straight back, and try not to rotate open like this, okay? Not that that's wrong, but just for the purposes of the exercise that we're doing right now, just try to stay forwards and backwards here, okay? So let's go ahead and we'll switch over to the right foot. So we'll balance on that right foot, and now we're just reaching down towards the foot, okay? Balance and reach, okay? If it's easier for you to turn around now and use the counter on the opposite, on the left side, while you stand on your right foot, then go ahead and do that. But I'll just face you guys here. Whenever we're doing balancing stuff, it's easier to have the support on the opposite side of the leg that you're standing on. Okay. Good, we'll go down a few more times here, and then we'll call it a day, all right? Good job, guys. Let's go one more time, and we're good. All right, guys, great job. All right, so we just went over some simple ways that you can use your counter to help get further into some of our movements, and then also to use your counter for a little bit of muscle activation, because when you push into it, it's not gonna go anywhere, right? So there are other areas in the house that you can also use to your advantage to help take care of your body, which I will show you guys coming up. All right, so stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys soon.